Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Project O. It's been a minute since my last video. Actually, I believe the last video we shot was Andrew working on his Quaker State for Thunderbird, um, and this is just a quick. Well, it's not really an update. It's more of a tip build. A tip on how I do my tires. Just real quick, and then we'll get started on a new project that just started a couple days ago. So let me flip this around and show you guys how I seal my decals on my tires. Well, all right, and here we are. Right now, I'm gonna show you guys on the C7R, which is in final assembly. I've got everything else put together. I just got to pop my glass in, my body. It's already gotten a few coats of clear on it, my headlights, and then just put it all together, and I'll have a final on this one. If y'all can look at this one here, um, the decals on the tires. If you don't seal them in place, guys, as you handle them, as you touch them, chances are good that you'll rub them off. Here I have a set of four for a 124 scale. I believe it's a Revell monogram NASCAR. Now these have not been sealed. These are the Tampa tires. They came with a kit, so they already have the Goodyear Eagle lettering. But I added a few other things to it. What I used to seal them is just regular Testors dual coat. 490, 495, I believe, Hobby Lobby. This bottle here will last you forever. I actually still have one of the older bottles with the pink label um, that I've had for about 20 years, and it is still good. It's just in my in my little toolbox that I used to carry around with me when I was at the firehouse, full of my hobby stuff. Um, but this settles. Um, this settles. You'll see separation of the, I guess the lacquer, if you will, inside the bottle, and then the pigmentation, the dual coat pigmentation at the bottom. You just got to shake it up real good. It's always going to look milky, but when it goes on your tire, I just use a regular, um, I don't know, this is a 3 Italy brush. Um, it is pointy, but when you push down on it, it does open up. It gives you a little bit better. If you use a flat that'll cover your whole wheel, that's even better. Some people choose to airbrush it. You'll see it in some magazines where they'll drop a coin, usually a dime. A dime will cover it up, and then they just shoot it. If you should happen to get it on your tire, no worries, because all you have to do is just take a little bit of sandpaper and sand it off. Now, once you make sure that your paint on your tires is nice and dry, every now and again you'll still get them to bleed through, but if you just kind of just whip around it really quick, you'll still leave. If you sit there and just continue to rub on it, you will rub off your tire. However, and that's all you do, and then just set it. We'll come back and check it out, and we'll compare it to the other non non-dual coated tires. Again, if you just do it real fast, um, you'll be surprised, because although it says it is a dual coat, um, it doesn't dull your tire out. It actually gives it a nice fresh tire look. Um, and then we bring our guy back into the picture, our Chase Elliott number 9 Hooters. I did not seal these. Um, we'll take the body off to the side. I did not seal these tires, so I will go ahead. We can seal them right on there, right over the decals. If you look at the decals, you can kind of tell that there is kind of a shine on the decal. Um, and if you're not careful, and you hold them by the tire, you will lift that up if it's not sealed. Once it's sealed, you can rub on it all day long, and you know, rubbing is racing. Um, but if it's not sealed and you rub on it, you're liable to take off that decal. Like I said, if you look at it, it gives it a nice, clean, wet look. As it dries, it'll dry kind of like a little matte finish, and it looks pretty sharp. This is a trick that I learned a long time ago. Hobby store out here in Fayetteville. His name was Billy. He owned the store. I would go in there and pick his brains about stuff. This is one of the things that he told me to do to seal my tires. I started doing it, and dang, my tires look amazing. And then again, like I said, I saw it in a Fine Scale magazine time and time again. Different techniques, different you know, airbrush, cover the rim, things like that. If you take your time and just, you know, apply it, it doesn't have to be real thick. You can go over it just like anything else. You can go over it a couple times. Once it dries, once the gas is out, you can come back and hit it over again. It takes away the silvering. If you look at the wheel, you'll tend to look at it. It takes away the silvering, and it gives it a nice fresh rubber look. And that, you know, and that is done. That is the body to the Salvino's number 9 Hooters, with some 4 fresh Goodyear Eagle. No issues. I had 0 issues on this kit. Like I said before, the only thing I did was I made a dash for it. Goes together, has a perfect stance. And on my kits that go up on my shelf, I do have individual cases for them. And if you take a look, man, those wheels, the silvering's gone from them now. They'll last you forever. Like I said, once it's dry and set, you can rub on your tires, and you'll never rub off that decal. Just a little trick that I picked up. Like I said, my friend Billy over at Fayetteville Hobbies, back in the day when he was there, showed me that trick. Started doing it. Like I said, a couple months later, I saw it in a Scale Auto magazine. Different techniques. Like I said, these were already sealed, but it, you know, it's not gonna hurt it if all of a sudden you see a little bit of shine to it, and you're like, hey, I don't think I got that. You just go right back over it. It's not gonna hurt it at all. It's not gonna melt your decal. It's just gonna set everything and give it a nice, fresh, clean look. And once it's dry, if you want to weather your tires out, your rims, you can. However, you won't lose your decals. It's just like putting gloss sealer over hard body decals. You can sand them, you can polish them. You're not going to hurt them. You're not going to take them off. That's just the way, you know. Oh no. That's just the way it is. So this one here is just about done. I just got to put it together. Haven't had a whole lot of time. Other things kind of took precedence. And then this is the third. This is the 3rd of July. You know, tomorrow being the 4th, obviously. So I'm not working. I am off. I'm not too sure where we're going to go take Andrew to do fireworks. We usually go down to the Speedway, Atlanta Motor Speedway. They already said that they will have fireworks there. As a matter of fact, the race is there this week. I don't think any of the haulers start getting there till like Wednesday or Thursday. So there will be no racing activities going on. And if you look at some of these, you know, that one there, I kind of rubbed it a little bit, and I rubbed off some of the lettering, but it actually gives it a nicer look. That's just one of the tips on how I finish up my wheels, and those wheels will be ready by the time I finish up the rest of the car and put them together on the car. It'll give it a nice race look. And then, like I said, this here, just dip it in some lacquer thinner, and it'll clean that right up. Be able to use it for many things. And then the big thing, the Porsche 911. That started off July 1st. Like I said, I haven't done anything other than unbox it on camera for you guys, but I will get started on this. So everything is still sealed up. BG, Luca, and old Chuck at Chuck's Hobby Spot. I've kind of been looking forward to this. I haven't decided on what color I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot this yet, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna go straight with just straight black. If I go with straight black, I won't be able to pick up any of the bumper, you know, the bumper colors, because it'll all be straight black. And I don't want to take anything away from the little details, so I might just go straight box picture and paint it silver. So everything's I don't think this came with a chrome tree, so anything that's got to be chromed, I will end up chroming it myself. I'm a big fan of Molotov, so I might use Molotov, and then we'll get that kicked off. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, I'm still watching, I'm still building. We still follow all of our boys on live streams, from Brian at I Got Fuels, Seniors, Cliffs. I'm trying to get everybody in there, but sometimes I have an issue. I know them because I see them all the time. Pappy's, and I'm leaving one out. Man, I don't want to. I don't want to leave you out, but it's I believe it's a gentleman by Tim over at Blue Streak. I'm not sure. Sorry if I messed it up, but I do follow you. Right now you're working on a Bronco, and you just unboxed a Super B. I'll get it straight. I'll get it together. Just wanted to throw this video out there real quick, let you guys know that I'm still working, and that more videos will come. Just keep me updated. Got a couple subscribers, but that's another thing. I've seen some builders. They'll build, and they'll get they'll have a few videos, and they have like hundreds of subscribers. And then I'll post 3, 4, 5 videos, and I'll get no subscribers. Granted, that's not what it's for. I'm not trying to, you know, get a sponsor, land a sponsor, or anything like that. But you know, I don't know how that works, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, you know, I'll keep building. If you keep watching, just hit me up, give me a like, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. It gets me motivated to make more videos. Thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.